What up, YouTube? This is Chris, aka the Artistic Gemini, aka Gemini the Artistic One, and I'm here to do a video for our lovely Libras. I realized yesterday that I went from Virgo to Scorpio, so how could I forget about my fellow air sign? Balance. So I'm here to do a video for Libras. Um, yeah, so I'm going to get into this with you guys, for you guys. Any information that you may need, you can find below. And the information, of course, that I'm going to put below, or you can visit my website, which is www.theartisticgemini.com, and you can find many of the other services that I offer. You can schedule or book you can request a personal reading. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All of that information is also found on my website, as well as my email address and my office telephone number. You can, or the information will be put below individually as well. So all grounds will be covered. Okay. I love the Libras. I said this in my video yesterday, but my stomach, I don't know if I ate something weird, but I've been feeling a little icky in the stomach, so I don't normally chew gum in my videos, but I have been chewing gum the last two videos just to keep my stomach kind of settled. For my Libras out there, if you guys watch this video and you find that it's not resonating with you, I still ask you to continue to watch this video. This may relate to another Libra that you may have in your life that you can share with, or check your charts. You may be heavy in different areas. Different things control different things like communication, the way you love, the way you work, different things like that. So you may want to just check out one of my other videos, and that may actually apply if you're heavy with another sign in your charts. This as well goes for the cross watchers. Spirit always drops knowledge, so no matter what, in these things, I feel like something valuable in these videos, something valuable is always provided. Just because we are signs and our signs are very important, we are still energies, we're still spirits, we're still humans, we're still beings. And so we go through different things in life, but different things at different times, but it doesn't mean that the knowledge or advice or what word or whatever spirit has to deliver cannot apply to you in your current situation, no matter what your sign is, or may apply to you later on down the road. I'm thinking about stop putting the actual week, because these readings, in my opinion, it's hard to just put things in for like this is for this upcoming week. This can be an energy that you're currently in, that you're coming out of, or you are getting ready to go into. So this video resonates when you find this video. So you can look at this video 5 years from now, 5 minutes from the time that it's uploaded. So again, I'm gonna get out of doing, saying like a weekly. I'm just gonna put just an overall of when the video was recorded. Okay. All right. So Heavenly Father, Father Sky, Father Time, Earth Mother, Source Energy, Divine Source, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, everything that is, everything that was, and everything that will be. Use me as a vessel to deliver whatever message or messages that you have for our Libras on today. Again, Spirit, use me as a vessel to deliver whatever message or messages that you may have for Libra today. Let the cards fall clearly and come out correct, so that I may deliver the message that you have for our lovely Libras. All right, so I'm going to get into it with you guys, for you guys. Again, I'm the Artistic Gemini, Chris, Gemini, the Artistic One. This is my first video for you guys. I've been doing readings for a while, but again, I just got into really wanting to, just being able to hope my videos can reach someone globally. If it reaches a billion people, or reaches one person and it has a change or has an impact on them, that's what I enjoy. I really enjoy doing this. I have an everyday job, but I find very fulfilled. I find my most fulfillment when I'm actually doing these, okay? That one just flipped. And then all of them flip. So I'm going to pull another card. I'm going to read the first one as well. Sorry if you guys can't hear me. I have to keep remember. I feel like I'm talking very low. Spirit, what message is it that you have for our lovely Libras today? I'm pulling for the Manifest Soulmate Oracle card deck. Soulmates, again, do not have to be a romantic or a physical relationship. We can have soul ties to different things, or a number of things. So this doesn't always have to apply to a romantic situation. This says you are connected spiritually to those you love, and it says let things come and go. Stay calm. Don't let anything disturb your peace and carry on. So I'm gonna look at these two cards. I'm gonna flip them. Let things come and go. Stay calm. Don't let anything disturb your peace and carry on. So things that are spiritually that you're spiritually connected to, you love them, you feel them, you know. And so when things come and go, you know, if it brings up negative emotions or negative feelings or different things along those lines, um, still remember, don't let it disturb your peace, because if it's for you, it will be for you. Whether that's a relationship, a job, money, you know, anything that you feel or know that you deserve. And if something comes out of your life or is removed out of your life or walks out of your life, don't let that disturb your peace. Keep moving, stay calm, because the things that you are spiritually connected to, you truly love. And love, real love, isn't going anywhere. Okay, so if something has left out of you guys' life, something, someone, some things, it can be multiple things. Don't let it disturb your peace, and keep calm and just carry on, move on, because it's not the end all be all. Because I'm a firm believer that if it's for you, it's for you. If it's meant to be in your life, it will be in your life. It's not going to require stressing, crying, screaming, begging, pleading, any of those. It's not going to require sleepless nights, being stressed out all the time, not knowing what to do. No, that means that it's not for you. That's your spirit, your energy rejecting that. It's not going to cause anxiety. I remember, in my most latest relationship, I kept, you know, I walked away and then I came back like a year later, um, but I had to pay attention to my spirit. It doesn't mean that the person was a bad person or anything, but spiritually, that it just wasn't the right move. It wasn't equally yoked, and I used to have these really bad panic attacks. And I never had panic attacks like that ever in my life. And then when I was be around this person, I would just get and have this. I was like, what the hell is going on with my body? We could be laughing, having a good time, but I would just have this crazy anxiety. Um, and long story short, later on down the road, I realized what that was about. But still, you know, like, things that are for you. It shouldn't be stressful. It should be peaceful. It shouldn't, you know, sometimes I think people think that love and accomplishment has to require agony and pain. It requires hard work, but hard work doesn't mean that it has to be agony and pain and despair. Like, you know, I see some people, they'll pursue a job or a relationship, whether it's a male or female or a gender non-conforming person, and they'll pursue something to the very end, and then and they feel like it's owed to them because they went through so much pain, that they'll continue to go through the pain just to say they won. And I'm like, that shit just wasn't for you. You know, sometimes just having a quote unquote trophy, accomplishing something that you have literally just is not good for you. It's not necessarily accomplishment. Busting your ass, becoming a billionaire, trillionaire, millionaire, or whatever it is that you desire. You can just have a dream to live off grid, whatever. Those things, pursue with everything in you, pursue with everything your heart. And so, but the situations I'm talking about, that they do not serve you, that your spirit, your conscience, everything, your intuition is rejecting it, even though you are trying to override that and force that. Like, listen to yourself. Because again, things that are meant for you are not going to just come and go and hurt you over and over again. If you walked away from a job, got fired from a job, got laid off from a job, then guess what? That means that the universe is offering you something more. Like the 4 cups. Don't look at the 3 cups. When the universe is trying to hand you the 4th cup. And I always say that quality over quantity, so you can have 3 cups laying in front of you that you're just disturbed about, but that one cup is quality, and that quality can make up for those 3 cups plus a lot more. All right, so this is from the Soul's Journey cards, the Soul's Journey. Spirit, what message or messages is it that you have for our Libras? Spirit, what message or messages is it that you have for our Libras? It says, trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. All right. The earth can be a tricky place, but you have been given a tool to help you navigate through the murky waters, your intuition. You must learn to tell the difference between ego talk and soul talk, and then trust your soul. Once you get into the habit of following your intuition, you will come to practice that discernment externally. You will be able to know if a person or situation is trustworthy. But it all begins with listening to your inner voice. Exercise it like a muscle. And when you determine that it is always right, that wisdom will spread out and influence everything that you do. Decisions will seem easier. Your soul only wants what is best for you, and you must learn to trust it. Okay. So again, don't forget that the things that are meant for you, the things that you are spiritually connected to, whether it be a career, a dream of starting your own company, the actual seeing that dream fulfilled, whether it's a person, whether it, no matter what it is, if you are wanting a child and you've been having a hard time getting pregnant, and that's again for male or female or both part. If you guys are working on having kids or something, and things are not working out, don't get discouraged when it comes to anything. Never get discouraged. Trust that everything that is going to happen is going to happen in a divine time. And a lot of times, that time is that time clock, that internal time clock that we ourselves are have to be ready to actually receive things. We have to be whole. We have to be at a place where we are literally trusting our intuition, loving ourselves first, trusting ourselves, and what you truly believe, what your conscience and your intuition is telling you. Trust that. And that's when the proper things can come and go out of your life, because again, like his card said, decisions will be easier. You understand that, okay, if doesn't happen now, it hasn't happened in 2 years, 3 years, or whatever. Let go and just live life, and just do your best to perfect being who you are. And again, perfection doesn't exist, but the art of working your ass off to be the best version of yourself, perfection doesn't have to exist. But if you perfect the art of understanding that you will never be perfect, that change is always going to happen, but you accept it, and don't stress, and keep moving forward, and just keep building yourself up within, letting things go, letting go of attachments, and just moving forward in life free. And people may think that, okay, if you're not attached to nothing, that's cold, or that's lonely. No, you can be loving and have that connection with something without being attachment. Being connected is one thing. Being attached, locked in, you don't want to let stuff go. Let things go freely, come in and out of your life. Do not let the comings and going of life affect who you are. Don't let it disturb your peace. Stay calm and realize that what's for you is truly for you, okay? I'm getting ready to pull out of the Archangel Power tarot cards. I say this in all my other videos at least once. I'm from the country, so sometimes things with R's are very hard for me to say. No matter how much education I have, or no matter how hard I work on certain things. So if you hear me say words a little funny, I normally would correct myself or do my best to correct myself. But you know, hopefully, you guys can hear me all in all pretty well. All right. Spirit, what message or Spirit, what message or message? You know what? This was the first card that was about this. This is the card that literally popped, but it didn't flip, and I was like, I was about to put it back in, but Spirit really told me to keep this. And then when I was trying to pull this out, the King of Gabriel was attached to it. So, and these both are represented by Archangel Gabriel. So these set of decks have a number of archangels, but they really follow the main four: Uriel or Ariel, Raphael, Gabriel, and Michael. But these both are Archangel Gabriel. All right. So this was the first one that really almost flew out, which really almost flew out, which is the Empress. Okay. The Empress at the bottom, she says, time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. You're going to have luxurious and abundant resources. King of Gabriel represents being generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern from others. Okay? Concern for others. Come on. So with the Empress, it states Archangel Gabriel. Sorry, excuse me. Come on. Sorry about that, you guys. I had some music playing in the background, and you probably can't hear it, but it's like calming music. I had my hands are always ashy. I put a lot of lotion on today, so anyway, sorry. Let me get back into it. Sorry. Um, sorry. Archangel Gabriel brings you this card to encourage you to create. Your artistic talents alongside your nurturing instincts give you the ability to manifest beautiful and amazing works. Think of this card as representing Mother Nature, the empress of creativity. Your plants will flourish and grow so long as you give them your devoted attention and love. If your focus is upon family matters such as relationships, children, or pregnancy, you can be assured of happy outcomes. Likewise, your career endeavors will also prove successful. Your interest in beautiful, luxurious, or artful pursuits is well rewarded at this time. Concerns regarding physical and emotional well-being are going to fade away. While your ability to nurture others is wonderful, don't forget also to lovingly care for yourself. Again, self-love. Take care of yourself. Additional meanings of this card. Time to move forward. prosperity, a gift with growing plants and gardens, motherhood, determination to get things done. Um, I want to finish reading this, but something spiritually is strongly telling me that this is some of you guys who are watching this are definitely trying to get pregnant. Um, I said that before I even picked this up, and even though this is speaking of a lot, I really feel very strongly that some of you guys are trying to get pregnant and you are feeling very defeated, like it's not happening, and you're like it will never happen. Take care of yourself. And taking care of yourself isn't always physically. And what I mean by that, you may be eating all the right foods, going doing everything where you're ovulating, doing everything physically right. You're healthily, you're taking care of yourself in a healthy way. Spiritual, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, these are things that are very, very important. You got to think about, you can put a seed in the ground, but if you put a seed in the ground and dirt or sand that has no nourishment, no water, no nothing, that seed is not gonna, it's not gonna grow. And if it do, it may take forever to grow. But a lot of times it just doesn't. You have to make sure that you are as full, and when I say full, I mean full emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, like full of goodness, full of just understanding come what may. This is what's gonna happen. It's meant to happen. You know, be uplifted and knowing that even if some of you guys got the think I said, hey, you guys, you just can't have kids. Okay, it's hard to say don't let that disturb you, because that is something that's deeply, 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 you know, without getting too much into my situation, I can't physically have kids, and that's something that I had to accept. Um, but I also understand that if I end up being with someone who has kids, whether we adopt or whatever that go, like that's love, 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 love makes you a family. You can grow up with your birth parents, and they can be some grade A jackasses, really. And then that you have successes of people who are adopted, the successes of people being raised by other family members. So again, no matter what, understand that this is the way that things are supposed to happen. But don't wallow, don't be sad. Take care of yourself, and always, not just physically. If everything checks out physically, you're healthy, and you just don't understand why you guys aren't getting pregnant, make sure you're checking off the other things to make sure that you're fulfilled. Have fun, enjoy yourself, enjoy life, and those things that are meant to be for you will be drawn to you by your positive energy. There's always a solution. There's no such thing as a problem. There's only something that hasn't been solved yet. You know, it's a solution. There's a solution for everything. All right, the rest of it says Gabriel is a patron angel for those in the creative arts. Whether it's music, poetry, or other artistic endeavors, this archangel can help inspire you. Your work, this archangel can inspire your work to new heights. Gabriel is also known for being a loving and helpful motivator. If you're having trouble completing your projects, as well as for delivering messages on behalf of God. Sorry. Gabriel is also known for being a loving and helpful motivator. If you're having trouble completing your projects, as well as for delivering messages on behalf of God, including announcements of pregnancy. This is really what the book says, but I believe they typed it wrong. Gabriel is also known for being a loving and helpful motivator. Oh, yeah, never mind. That was just the way I was reading it. Gabriel is also known for being a helpful and loving motivator if you're having trouble completing your projects, as well as he's helpful for delivering messages on behalf of God, including announcements of pregnancy. Call upon Archangel Gabriel for whatever projects you are attempting to give birth to. Again, I feel like a lot of you guys, this is dealing directly with pregnancy. Seriously, I really do. And if it's not, it's dealing with one person who really needs to hear this message. The second half of it is this: we give birth to a number of things, the fruit of our labor. Labor is putting in the work to get a job, whether it's if you're in the music industry, if you're a poet, if you're an author, if you are a director, whatever. Take care of the root, take care of the soil, take care, make sure that that seed can really flourish, because from that seed it's going to be what really produces the fruit. you know you don't want rotten apples. You want something to actually blossom and blossom in a correct time. So again, it's not just taking care of one thing, it's taking care of all aspects of it. The soil has to be healthy, it has to be water, it has to be fed, it has to be put in a non-stressful necessarily environment where it can where that seed can really pop and take root. So again, if this is not dealing with a actual labor of giving birth, that again, your hard work is going to pay off in these things. So whether you guys are expecting a child or looking, I really feel like it's coming. I feel like a lot is coming for you guys. King Gabriel states, what's the King of Gabriel going to state? Sorry, Raphael. I forgot Gabriel's in a very. So with the King of Gabriel, uh, for situations, this is all about the big picture. This is a great deal to be done, but your job is to come up with a grand vision. Leave the details to someone else. You can take risks because you have the experience and know how to do so successfully. Those around you expect and want you to take the lead. Let your enthusiasm and natural charm shine through. Creativity is the key to a successful endeavor. Dealing with people, this represents a magnetic and determined leader, someone with a broad vision who can motivate people to greatness. Inspirational, generous, forceful, ingenious, dramatic, driven, and enthusiastic. Additional meanings for this card is an investor with morals, genuine concern for the welfare of all, setting an example, unexpected money. And again, because I really am feeling two things with this, I've been speaking of family and a lot about career wise. Again, if you are, don't give up on on your child, physical child, whether it's through natural childbirth, whether it's through surrogates, whether it's through adoption, and if you are having a career, if your baby, if your baby is your career, if you deciding to go all in on your dreams, whether you have done that already, thinking about it, or in the process of doing it. If your child is your business, is your dream, is your music career, is your book, is your movie, is your if it's your screenplay, whatever it may be, don't give up on these, because these represent two things: a physical child being birthed into this world, again, whether it's through adoption, through you physically doing it, or other means, or this is also being that your dreams are coming. You are a boss. You have prosperity. You're a boss. So on both ends, you guys, this is telling you guys, just don't stress too much about your current situation, because there's definitely light coming at the end of the tunnel. But make sure that you are taking care of yourself first and foremost. All right, I'm getting ready to pull from some tarot cards. I will clarify if need be with these. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. I'm enjoying you guys' energy, even though this video has not been necessarily loaded. I am in you guys' energy, and I'm really feeling optimistic. I'm feeling hopeful. At the same time, I do strongly feel that a lot of you guys are feeling like you're down, like you can't fight anymore, like you want to give up, but don't give up. Like, The worst thing we can ever do in life is give up. Keep fighting because we can overcome a number of things. Many people are living testaments of what, you know, fighting and not giving up means. Some people, I mean, they seem like they have to fight harder than others to get it, but, you know, it's not to even sound cliche too, much is given, much is required, because sometimes I used to be like, well, shit, you must be about to give me the rug because I've been through a lot, but, you know, if you sit from a place of gratitude and understand that whatever trials that you're going through are literally meant to make you stronger, that they will never break you. The only thing that can break is if you allow your mind to break. But if you keep a strong mentality, just keep yourself mentally strong, understanding that, like, as long as you're alive, there's always a chance to make things better, so don't give up and understand truthfully that what is for you is for you. Countless times, I know so many of us pursue things because we have felt it was for us. Just for, even if we got it, it eventually just was not fulfilling at all, And sometimes you can fight and fight to keep a job, to keep a relationship, to make it work with family members, to make it work with old friends, for best friends, to make it work in a degree level that you be like, listen, I don't put it in work, but I don't want to do this anymore. We fight to try to hold on to what we believe or what we thought, or we fight hard to hold on to things that we truthfully know within that are that are no longer for us, you know. So it's okay to just kind of let those things go. Save your energy for those things that you really know. Your business, yo. Now if you can't sing, if you yeah, I ain't telling you to keep pursuing that. Listen, logic has to eventually step in. It has to eventually step in. But if it's something outside of that, just you guys know what I mean. Sorry, let me not get carried away, but you guys know what I mean. Like, logically, if you know it's just something you can't do, if you're trying to be a artist and you can't draw a square, then you might want to look into different ways of being an artist. Paint differently, do some abstract paintings. If you can't sing but you can write the fuck out of a song, be a songwriter. Hell, they the ones who get the money. These damn music, these people, the artists get fucking robbed. You write that song, that's you. So put a different spin on it. Be creative. Everything doesn't have to be so blah. When life gives you, a lemon, drink some tequila. If you're in recovery, make some lemonade. Make a lemon meringue pie. Do what you do, but just like roll with the punches. Like Mayweather, the man undefeated because he rolled with the punch. He rolled with the punches, yo. You roll with it. Roll with the punches, yo. All right, so let's get into the spirit. What message? So on this one, I'm not gonna do a traditional spread. I'm just going to just see how the cards fall. All right. That was too many. That was 4. Spirit, what message or messages is it that you have for our lovely Libras today? Spirit, what message or messages is it that you have for our lovely Libras today? Um, I could just ramble, but I'm just getting everything set up for you guys. So right now we have the King of Pentacles upright, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Magician um, upright, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Three of Wands upright, the Empress yet again upright, Justice upright, Two of Pentacles upright, and the Six of Wands in reverse. There's a few things I want to clarify. I'm going to clarify the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. I'm going to clarify all of these damn cards, to be honest. I already see a general gist of it. Trying to have balance. I'm definitely moving on to something. All right. Hmm. Okay. All right. So the first thing we have that came out was the King of Pentacles. All right. Try to get it so you guys can see it without the glare. All right. So to me, this is a man who's really this represents the energy of someone who's really in control of their finances. Like, you know, they're just really, Pentacles represents finances, in my opinion, nature, being outdoors. So this man just seems like he's a good natured person and very control. It just, he just seems like he has everything he needs. Um, that was clarified by the Six of Pentacles, which again, there was a card that I had read for you guys earlier, which was the King of Gabriel. All right, so with looking at the King of Gabriel and then also looking at this, it says genuine concern from others, being able to take care of others, after you take care of yourself. So this that definitely lets me know that you guys are a person that really have a good balance in your life, and that you literally would give to people. You offer balance, and you also get pour into people. So I love this energy about you guys. After that, we had the Knight of Wands in reverse. And so with the Knight of Wands being in reverse here, it lets me know that you guys are pretty much running out of energy. You know, you know how I kept saying that I feel like you guys are just not feeling at peace, and that because this is a person. Wands is action. So with the big action, this is a person that's going ready for a new adventure, a person that's very passionate, a person that is moving towards something, a person that has energy. So this lets me know that you guys were getting yourself out of that energy. Sometimes that you guys may have poured so much into people and then forgot to take care of yourself, as it said in the end. But again, this is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, which I love to see this in reverse. So although you guys are running low on energy, and it's okay, we can be tired. Running low on energy doesn't mean that we have completely gave up, especially if it's the Knight of Wands. Now having a King of Wands in reverse, now that may be something to be like, okay, but having the Knight of Wands, it just, to me, it just represents that you guys are low on energy, but that's okay. Because sometimes it can just be a reminder to rest and to take care of yourself, as the card said above. But with the Five of Pentacles being in reverse, it means that you guys are coming out of that being weary, tired, being left out in the dark. The next card after this was the Magician. And this was a person, to me, another one that represents a person of power, a person that is, taking action, a person who, because I mean, they have all of the cups, the wands, the pinnacle, the sword, they have victory. So I know you guys are feeling very, very victorious about things, or you are feeling like you guys are moving on the right direction. But I feel like, again, like I said, I feel like you guys know that you're checked off the box with things being healthy, with you being healthy. But if you still are not seeing, like if you've done everything with your business that like it should take off, but it shouldn't, or again with kids or family or anything those ways, you feel like you have everything, you have all the power, but you don't understand why it's still not working, and that's why you're blinded. You're still at a crossroads. You don't know which way to go. You don't see things clearly. This was followed by the Ten of Wands in reverse. So it's again, this makes me feel like you guys are feeling like your hard work isn't paying off, as I stated earlier. Like you're ready to give up, you're ready to stop taking action. Because if you look at this person is nearing near the end of their journey. The village and everything is right there. It's easier. You can just push this thing over. It's easy. The hard work is almost done. But with this being in reverse, it makes me feel like you guys are feeling like all your hard work isn't paying off and you're ready to give up. But with the King of Swords being air energy, again, Libra being an air sign, you are seeing things clearly, or you guys are going to be seeing things clearly if you haven't already. You have a clear perspective. You're ready to take action. You're calm. You know that it's going to require work. But to me, you see the sword, it's going to require a fight, but you're okay with it because you are seeing things clearly and you know that success is coming. You know, this was followed again. Again, that was the clarifier. This with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands came out in reverse, and so again, this looks like you guys have lost your will to want to act, your creative intuition, your inspiration. You just have been feeling like all out of sorts. But again, I like how it was clarified right afterwards. The Ten of Wands in reverse was clarified by the King of Swords. The Ace of Wands in reverse was clarified by we have here our Queen of Swords. So it looks like you guys are changing your perception on things. Like come what may, I'm ready for it. You're ready for the world. You're seeing things again clearly. You're on your throne. You have within you everything that you need. You're trusting in yourself, knowing that you can trust your inner voice and it's going to guide you correctly. So come what may, you're ready for it. You are, you're connected to the things you're seeing clearly. The things that are for you are for you. You're letting things come and go. Come again what may. It's not going to disturb your peace. And so this was followed by the Three of Wands. So you're definitely starting a new. You're moving forward on this adventure. You have a new. You're prepared to start this. You know what you're doing. You know your journey. And again, this was followed, clarified by the Ten of Wands now in the upright position. So again, you guys have a lot of wands. So it definitely means that you guys are putting in some work. And so again, you're about to put in the hard work because you know it will pay off. Um, you had the Empress. And again, you had the Empress earlier and the right here. So you had the Empress the Empress energy again. So again, this represents motherhood, abundance. Being aligned in all ways, shape, or form. The only thing that would keep you out of from being in the Empress is coming with the Queen of Wands in reverse. And again, so don't lose your light. Don't lose. This represents. I mean, this person is just, they're golden. They got the beautiful colors on. I was trying to find something else to compare it to, but like this person is golden. They have the sunflower. Like this is the real deal. So don't lose your energy. Don't lose your light. Don't use your enthusiasm. Don't forget. Don't always be exuberant. Always vibrate at a higher energy, because if you do this again, it's the Empress. This is the energy that I really feel like you guys are in. This is followed by the Justice card in the upright position. So again, with the Justice card being, let's see, with the Justice card being in the upright position, I do feel like you guys are gonna finally get justice. There's gonna be things that are gonna pay off for all of your hard work. The things that you have been feeling like, why haven't I been able to have a baby? Why hasn't my career taken off? Justice is about to be served. You guys are about to get exactly what you deserve. So it's like you sow, you reap what you sow. So if you guys have been sowing good deeds and doing good things and really taking the time to nourish that seed, make sure that it's planted in a good soil, good foundation. You guys are about to see the justice for this, okay? You guys are really about to see, the hard work of your being responsible and not being indecisive, but making a decision, understanding that there's no such thing as a wrong decision. The only thing that is wrong is not taking any type of action. So again, justice is going to be paid out to you guys. And this was clarified by we have the Seven of Pentacles here. And again, this is showing that your profit, the investment, that your vision, everything is paying off again. So good things are coming to you guys, whether it's child, family, career rise, all of the above. Okay, so this was followed by the Two of Pentacles. This was you trying to find balance, but I like to say this card, this is not balanced. Look at the waters. This person is definitely off balance. So this person is trying to find balance, and this was so again, this represents again, well, a lot of things that I feel like you guys were in. But this was followed by another major arcana, which is the Hangman in the upright position. So letting go of things that don't serve you, making sacrifices, understanding what's the proper sacrifice, ego talk and also your intuition talk, and understanding the difference, you know but again, making sacrifices, understanding that you may have to let some things go that you may not want to let go, but if they don't serve you, it's time to let go. That things are now, it's time to reverse things, reverse the tide, reverse the energy, that all of those ones that were coming out in reverse that energy and keep moving forward. This was followed again by another the Six of Wands being in reverse. So that is just a person who was making progress, a person who was confident. And again, I feel like you guys had lost a lot of confidence in this situation. You were no longer moving forward because, again, you felt like nothing was coming good to you, no matter what you did, no matter what choices, no matter what decisions, no matter what you felt like you've done, that these things weren't coming towards you guys. But this is clarified by the Two of Pentacles being in reverse. So you are able to find that balance, that happy medium, to figure out what actions you need to take in order to be able to achieve and receive, what the universe is trying to give to you. What am I looking for there right here? Sorry. The overall energy at the bottom of that deck was the Four of Wands. So you're definitely gonna be experiencing. If you take the proper actions and move forward, you're definitely gonna experience a lot of growth, a happy family life. With kids. These are kids in the background. So again, so you're gonna have a happy family life. in all ways, shape or form. Even if you have to think outside the box, even if things haven't happened the way you wanted it to happen, again, you know, if you choose to stand in the light, and just trust yourself and don't let things burden you. Stay calm. The things that go, let them go. You know, you let go of attachments and understand that, you know, what's meant for you will be. Then this is gonna be happiness. You know, with the Four of Wands, this is harmony. This is a happy home life. This is a happy everything. You know, so that was the energy that was at the bottom of the deck, and again, this was at the bottom of the clarifying deck. With these swords, again, this is an air sign. You rep a Libra being an air sign, and this is the Eight of Swords. If I'm yes, this is the Eight of Swords. This is the Eight of Swords coming out in reverse. So again, these are good energies that are shown at the bottom of the deck. You know, you're no longer going to be isolated. You're no longer going to feel in prison. You're no longer going to feel trapped. Free yourself from the mental anguish. You know, the sleepless nights. Free yourself of that. Know that, like, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. I want to end this with a Whispers of Healing reading. But again, I feel like you guys are definitely in a prime position to really take lemons and make the best out of it. To take whatever negative situation that you may have been in and make it a positive situation. Okay. The only the only wrong thing to do is not to take any action. You know. But don't give up. There's always a solution. There's many ways that you can get to 10. 9 plus 1 is 10. 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 times 1 is 10. 1 times 10 is 10. You know, 6 plus 4 is 10. You guys get the gist of it. There's a number of solutions, you know, to something. So if something didn't work out the first way, it can work out the second way. Don't forget that. Do not forget that. I'm sending you guys a lot of love, a lot of light, a lot of energy. Spirit is telling you guys not to give up. I've been hearing that so strongly throughout all of this. It's just not to give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. You're almost there. You know, you're almost there. You know, I loosely believe in the Bible. I mean, the Bible is a great story in my opinion. And I think about the children of Egypt. You know, the trip that was supposed to be very short took for what 40 years or whatever. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I haven't been to church in a while. My mom would be mad at me. I know she won't. But anyway, you know, I look at that as just a way to learn from that. You know, understand that we can keep ourselves with groaning and not and looking back and being like, oh, when we walk away from certain situations, it's always easier to say, what if I would have stayed? You know, a situation that we begged and cried to get out of, once we actually are delivered from it, and just because it's not as simple as we thought, we can prolong that destiny. And that's why I keep saying, you know, take care of yourself physically, emotionally, spiritually, uh, you know, physically, financially, whatever. Just make sure that you have taken care of yourself, so when these things can be attracted to you. Stop thinking about what you don't have, because the universe is not going to determine and say, okay, Chris is thinking about, you know, what he doesn't have, let me give him the reverse. The universe is saying, okay, this is all I'm thinking. Chris is only worried about what he doesn't have, so this is the energy. That's what I'm going to keep being, what's going to keep being drawn to me. Okay, so you guys take care of yourself in all ways. The card that flipped was Hydrate. You thirsty? Need some milk. It's a beautiful card. I never got pulled this card before, so I can't wait to read it. Hydrate. You know, you have 3 and 3, which equals 6. For to me, that means growth. You know, so this is definitely saying growth. Spirit, the final message for our beautiful Libras. All right, water is essential for your health. As you probably know or have read, over 70% of your body consists of water. It really is problematic for your body and overall well being if you aren't drinking enough water. Drinking water can help control your appetite, improve your sleep, increase your energy levels, and flush toxins from your body. One way to successfully increase your daily water consumption is to make drinking water easier. Have a refillable water bottle you can easily grab and carry with you. Set a regular alarm or use post-it notes to remind you to drink water. If you don't like the taste of plain water, add lemon or lime to your water bottle. As a bonus, it is believed citrus helps flush toxins from your cells. A maiden looks at a portal to the ocean, almost as if she is testing the water. The ocean covers 70% of our planet. How synchronistic that your body is also 70% water. The fish and the mermaids rely on water to keep them alive. The same is true for you. Your body relies on you to replenish it with water. The trees, flowers, animals, and all of nature are dependent on water for survival. The tree in this image represents a guardian. It indicates that recovery from illness or another challenge is at hand. So, again, take care of yourself. This so much just makes me feel like some of you guys physically are going through something that and you're not able to bear fruit. Your body is rejecting things. Again, I specifically feel a lot of it comes with the child. Take care of yourself. Again, it's not just about literally hydrating. It's about taking care of yourself. And like the last thing said, the tree is the image that represents a guardian. So you are protected by your angels. And it indicates that recovery from illness or another challenge is at hand. So if you guys have been having issues bringing that fruit into fruition, that for that bearing that fruit, whether it's your career or family, a life situation, a partnership, no matter what it is, it's about to be over. But do not give up. Okay? Libras, I love you, my fellow air signs. Keep keeping things balanced out there. You guys are very funny. Hope you guys made it through this video. Again, love you. This is our Chris, aka the Artistic Gemini, aka Gemini, the Artistic One. This is my first reading for you guys, and I hope it will not be the last. Tune in, like, share, subscribe, comment. Okay, deuces.